Is everyone in this chat?
No, we're not. I'll do it in here.
Okay.
Alright, let's go start the chat. See who else is going to be in it. I'll send y'all an invite. God dang it. That's the wrong one, dude. These, yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to talk about everything's leading up to it. Okay. Good deal, man. We'll have, well, I mean, you saw the list, so we'll have a vet in here with Richard, and then, one of our newcomers with, Jalen Wiggins. Does anybody have Richard on their, what's his? Is it gray shirts or something? Is that Alan Ray? That's Jay West's buddy. Yeah. That's Jay West's fam right there. Whoop. Richard B. Fly. Oops, Richard. What's up, Jalen? Yeah, you good? Trying to get Richard in here, and then we'll just jump right in. Get started. He should be on his way. Hey Dylan, can you post the stream? Or here, I can get Jay West to do it, maybe. Yeah, we got to talk about a lot of stuff tonight, man. I know,
Yeah, man,
man.
how's your team looking?
We're going to talk about all that stuff.
Yeah, I lost.
Oh, yeah, y'all really screwed me on Games of the Week, Dylan.
Why?
I. What do you mean, why? That was a good game.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Boy,
God. Are you already in the sauce again? Come on, Richard. Oh, I gotta change her. Jay West won't be here tonight. He's cussing me a little bit through Messenger because he's at work. Oh, JOS is still supporting us from far away. Did you ever watch Hee Haw? Where's Mabry? Mabry's gone too?
No, I'm out here, man. I'm just
Oh.
waiting for everything to get going.
Oh.
I was, uh, you know what my fat ass was what I was eating.
Oh. Alright.
Let's go. I'm ready, boy.
Man, we gotta get Ricky Ricardo in here first.
Do I need to post a link or you got it?
I think Jay West did. You can check. I think he just tagged everybody in it. I mean, we've got just a couple people in here right now, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
You've been waiting all day to say that, huh?
Yeah, man, I practice it every single day.
Do you? Yeah? In front of the mirror and everything?
Yeah, I stick my chest out a little bit after I get a
Nice.
good workout in.
Nice. And, you know, that's what makes mamas proud. You know what I mean? That's my boy. I mean, me and Bickerton got some stuff to talk about too. I'm a little upset today.
That's right.
So,
Who day, baby?
there ain't nobody. Oh my god, I want to vomit. I want to throw up right now. Just thinking about their uniforms, orange and black. But Richard B. Fly. You need to change your name to Richard B. Late. Richard, are you with us? We got technical difficulties over. Richard B. Fly. Well, I'm sure this is why he's 5 and 6 right now too. It slipped, man. It really slipped. I didn't mean it. It happened. I hope you can forgive me. Have a what? Maybe not. I don't know. Bickerton might.
No, we
Give me
don't.
1 second, I'm posting this.
We will.
Yeah. Richard. Hello, Richard.
You said that's a Regs League, Jalen? No, we don't, as of right now.
Thank you, Bickerton.
Do you want me to post it in the fantasy?
Dude, you
blog
remind me of
section?
like the guy that always helps like James Bond and stuff. You know?
You want this in the fantasy league as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, we'll be talking about all of it. Sitting here reading Marv's message. Stop skipping me, bro. We are not skipping you. Mr. Marv. Marvelous Marv. Mic not working. I'm on, but the mic's not working. Wow. You got stage fright. It's okay, man. I understand. You didn't want to talk about that L you still holding from last week. I get it. It's all good, man. Well, we'll go ahead and get started. Maybe Richard can figure it out. If not, we may have to do like a some type of fundraiser for him a new headset or something. So, is everybody ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Sir.
Alright. So, episode 2 of Just Too Damn Good.
That's right.
And we got a lot to talk about. Bickerton is with us again tonight. Mr.
What's up, everyone?
Mr. Stat Boy himself. And we got Jay Mabry, The Rock. the legend. And
Been
then,
getting the old man getting beat up here lately.
well, I can't, I feel like you're baiting me on that. I think you do that every single week.
I got a
on
lot
here.
of I respect them to hand out this week.
Yeah, I can respect that. And then we got newcomer to JTDG leagues in our fantasy league and in our Rigs league, Jalen Wiggins.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Here in body, but
Hell yeah.
not in mind, is Richard
Get
B.
him out of my division, thanks.
Richard B. Fly. He's having technical difficulties, but that is what it is. And thank you guys for kept stopping by and checking us out and all that good stuff. And hopefully we can keep you entertained for at least a minute and a half. So, but first things first, talk a little bit about the NFL today. Might as well go ahead and get it out of the way, Bickerton. Go ahead, man, and get it out of your system, asshole.
Hey, let's go, man. We were
Okay,
able
that's
to
enough. Thanks,
shut down
Bickerton.
Lamar Jackson, and rookie Jamar Chase was all over the place, 200 yards in the receiving game. So that man was not able to have been shut down today.
That's it?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not gonna be too cocky. I mean,
Yeah.
our defense
Okay,
played
I
good.
can respect that. My good boy Terry, he likes to put a lot of respect on a lot of things, except for anything that I do. So I'm just going to be like Terry, and I can respect that. So but I still hate you guys, and the old saying is the sun will eventually sign on the dog's ass or something like that. So.
Hey, we the up and rising Bengals team. Don't be sleeping on us, boy.
Can I ask you a question, Bickerton? Why do you say boy after everything?
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
serious, man. I'm old. You got. Well, I don't know if I do all that.
It's spelled with the I too. It's B-O-I, like
Right.
boy,
So
like
that's-
that.
That's like the new stuff that all the kids are doing these days, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Well, all right. So Mabry, Jalen, you guys got any particular games that stuck out to you today? Yeah. So you're a diehard Rams fan? Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure that wasn't like any awkward silences or anything like that either. Everybody parted on good terms, and nobody's talked shit since, and so it's all good. Oh yeah, no doubt, man. Mabry, I
Yes,
saw
sir.
the Titans were absolutely destroying the Chiefs.
Yes, sir, man. It was a
What
big
did
game.
What did
Two
that end up
games.
being?
Honestly, I don't remember. I just know Patrick Mahomes got racked.
Yeah.
So I hope he's okay. I hope nothing's wrong with him. But
Oh,
man,
he
he took a
didn't.
bad hit towards the end of the game, and I don't know. He's not feeling good right now.
He had
He
to
got
leave the
hit, and
game.
when he fell forward, he ran into a Titans player coming at him, and it kind of bent his neck and head back. Well, hope he ain't, seriously hurt. But other than that, the Titans, took care of the Bills on Monday night, and come back and had a real big game against the Chiefs. And Derrick Henry is not a human being. I'm just gonna
Oh,
leave it
no
there.
doubt. No doubt on that, man. I don't know what to say about that dude, man. Just like if you face him, just good luck. That's about all I got on him. And I know they gave him a little upgrade in online as well, the roster updates. So
93 speed.
well, maybe your mic is breaking up a little bit. I don't know.
I don't know, might be the way I'm moving around. Don't know.
Okay, I'll just let you know. Anything else on the NFL? Packers won.
Yes.
I saw they were up before I left. Had practice today, but anyway, we'll just move right along. Richard can't talk, but hopefully he's here in the chat. Probably not, but Jalen, like, who are you, man? Where do you come from? What are you about? What are you about? Okay. Nice. Oh my God. Well, we're gonna have to mute you right there, man. Oh, you were doing so good, bro. Okay, hey, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I keep it in the family. I get it. Well, tell us about that team, man. Who you got? Yeah. Oh yeah. I got you. So, fantasy.
Hey, hold on, real quick. Hey, Jalen, go into the party settings and go down to your to the actual party settings and turn on allow your voice to be shared.
No, I gotta do it all over again.
Hey, Josh, I got a question for Jalen after that as well.
Yeah, yeah. No.
So, yeah, go to yeah,
Always
because
allowed.
nobody could hear your voice in the chat or in the thing.
Wow.
So now that was just rehearsal.
All right. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Wear it out, man. Well, let's make sure that Jay West can hear you. He's having a fit right now. He's Jay West. We good to go?
Waiting to hear back from him. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good.
All right, cool deal. All right, Jalen, back to you, man. Part 2.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just re-say basically what I just said. So he didn't hear me the introduction or none of that. I gotta say all that.
No, yeah.
All right. Well, my name is Jalen Liggins. I come from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm a sophomore in college right now. Major in sports business and minor in entrepreneurship. My favorite team in the NFL is the Los Angeles Rams, of course. Go-to team, Super Bowl run. Favorite college team is Alabama. Sorry.
Yeah.
But if you didn't hear it earlier, blame my granddad. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I can respect that.
Yeah. I play football in college, but I'm on a red shirt season right now due to injuries during camp. Yeah.
Where you at, man?
Mount Union University.
Okay. Yeah.
Really? Oh yeah, we need to talk.
Yeah. So the question I had for you, Jalen, to add on to your intro and stuff, playing football in college, do you think that helps you out with your football IQ and Madden, man?
Oh, most definitely. Like some stuff. Yeah, like sometimes when I be playing against some people, not to be rude, but I'm not gonna say it. You guys know. But like some things I just see differently, or like let's say I'm on defense and I'm a defensive tackle. Like I just see things, like I could like slant some way and I see like, okay, it's gonna cause this break, or this is gonna happen. And I know it's still Madden, but it's still football. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, offensively, I think I got better at that because I used to not be able to like read defenses at all. But now, since like now, especially I'm in college, and you know, it's a lot more stuff you have to understand than just being that defensive lineman and just running at somebody. You know, you gotta
Right.
understand everything. So now, like, people come against me and like cover four and stuff like that, and I can just read it easier instead of, or they try to disguise it, but I can see it.
Yeah,
So,
you and Mabry, man, should probably talk as well. He was evidently something pretty special back in the day for O-line.
Oh yeah, no, that I ain't got nothing to say. He's still running the rock on me at this point. I'm the Packers.
yeah. Oh, we played.
Yeah, and he ran the ball all over my face.
Hey, you're not the only one, man. He whooped me.
Dude, I ain't man. I mean, he had me re-questioning my whole run defense. I was like, what in the hell have I done wrong? Like, what have I changed? Like, it was awful, man.
That game that Dalvin had against y'all, it was crazy. I did not. He doesn't normally, like, he plays good, but not like that. Like, he was breaking through piles and just running.
Yeah. And I don't know if you heard me, man. What I was saying is, it's this new Madden franchise they got is crazy. Because I was playing you, I had some little talking to the press thing that said going against a hot opponent.
Mm-hmm.
What's so dumb about it is, I went in and it said, all right, I'm playing the Vikings are hot. They're hot right now. What do you? I didn't say nothing mean. It was like I could have been like a hole or something that said or pump it up. So I tried to stay positive. Well, even though I picked positive, it said, all right, break the streak. You get a +10 on break tackle and play recognition for your whole team. I get a negative. I'm like, what is that, man?
That's crazy.
Yeah, they really went freaking overboard with that crap. Man, I just had the same thing happen against Edgar, and
I think
I was just, I don't know, man. Why do you put something like that in the game? I'll never understand.
I don't understand the calling it quits one. Like, I just don't get it. I don't like how you got to do so and so for. Okay, who was it? It was somebody. I forgot. It was somebody older on the team. They were calling it quits, and they wanted the ball.
Mid-season, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you're not even part of my offensive like game plan. Why am I giving you the ball? Why am I going to force you to feed you the ball?
All right. Well, I know who was it retired the other day on Antos.
Levante David.
Yeah, mid-season. X Factor freaking linebacker. Just man, I'm done.
Wow, that's insane.
So what do you do? You know, but I question. You know, we usually talk about it. My question is like, how does that leave the research and development department of EA? Like, really, where's your quality control at? Who's testing this stuff? And so you know, all the falling forward, and you know, I won't get into it again. I don't want to like complain every single week, but I probably will anyway. But so I don't know. But you know, I'm sitting here looking at your team, man. Looks like you spread the ball around pretty well. You know, as far as your passing, you don't really have anybody that is, you know, dominating. I mean, it's close. You got Thielen with 519 and Smith, who tied in with 388, Jefferson with 386.
Oh, I forgot about him. I love Barry Smith. He does so much for my team. Like, I think what a lot of teams that I've won against so far in the league, they like sleep on him. So every game, every now and then, he'll finish with 100, 200 yards receiving just because they forget about him. And he's decently fast, so he's somewhat of a threat downfield for him to be a tight end.
Right.
He's definitely an underrated tight end. Worth shot.
But, you know, Thielen's sitting there at 519, and then you got four guys that are in the 300s as far as yards. So, I mean, you do a fantastic job of that, man. And touchdowns, your leading guy is Westbrook with 5, and then you got 2 4s and 2 3s. So, good stuff on that. Who's your guy on defense?
Daniel Hunter, 11 sacks, man.
Oh, yeah?
Everson Griffin was 7.
Wow.
They get after it, and I love it because it like I don't have the best weapons in the secondary, or the fastest, or so just having them, it forces you to get the ball out faster.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that goes long. Yeah, I have decent using skills. You're gonna throw at my user, or you're gonna test me at least once, so I'll make you pay.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's we'll just put the rest of the league on notice. You know, if you play the Vikings, you know, go at it. You're gonna pay.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you the bill.
Yeah, my whole team feelings were hurt. I'm surprised I didn't have somebody come at me saying we're gonna call it quits.
I was nervous going against the Packers just because Aaron Rodgers on Madden makes me nervous with Gunslinger and how fast he throws it. It just makes me nervous.
Oh, he's different. Yeah. He's different. But yeah, you're you know, sitting pretty 8-3, I think is what it was when I looked at it, and
yeah,
pretty good position. Where are you at in the playoff round right now?
Actually, I don't know. I should have looked at it. I don't know. I should be. Let me get some third, fourth seed.
Let's go see.
Yeah, he's fourth.
Yeah. How you gonna handle those Cardinals over there, man? They're pretty much whooping up on everybody.
You know, I have not seen the Cardinals play or watched him at all to get an intake of what he does. What they do on offense and defense. But you know, most people with the Cardinals that use the Cardinals in my prior leagues. Chandler Jones is probably killing it. Kyler Murray and D-Hop. And then you have Rondale Moore and Andy Isabella. So I say my game plan going against him: protect over the top. Don't let him beat me over the top. Force him to drive down the field.
And you got Ken Thornton over there with the Saints. He's hanging in. You know, he had a couple of bad spells there, Bickerton, and lost, which was uncharacteristic. So
back to back.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that, honestly.
Did Bickerton die? Bickerton?
Sorry, I was just looking at the playoff brackets and everything.
Okay.
A little zoned out, man.
Yeah, you kind of reminded me. You remember that movie Major League, right? When Bob Uecker was up in the box, press box, and you know that one guy, he just kept saying, "Do you have anything you want to add to that?" And he's like, "Nope." That was pretty much the end of it. So
right now they got you matched up against the Rams, and since I'm saying the Rams' name, let me go ahead and say, much respect to you, Jalen. Much respect. God.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be a battle right there.
You're gonna find out, man. I'm the old head in the group that is not that good, but everybody wants to beat my ass for some reason. I get called out at left and right. They come like we started at fantasy, and here come Richard and Jalen in my division. Like, man, why are y'all coming at me, man?
Well, what it is, man, is before anybody new joins the league, and vets know they got to sign it every year. We've got a form they got to fill out that. Basically that you are required to participate in a little elderly abuse, so
no doubt.
And everybody's they hold my beer, kind of thing. So
definitely taking advantage of it.
But no, man, you got some tough competition over there in the NFC and AFC. I mean, the NFC was talking smack the other day, said all the talent was in the NFC, and ever since we started doing this podcast and everything, people tend to get a little bit excited, and I think here in a few minutes we start talking about the power rankings. Jalen, you're probably one of them. I'm sure you want to let people know a little thing or two.
Oh yeah, I'm tired of the disrespect.
Oh, there's that word again.
There we go.
There's the R word. Well, I guess
they're sleeping on him.
I'm tired of the disrespect.
So, with you being new, man, like, tell us, so far, like, you volunteered, man. You really wanted to be on the podcast and stuff, and like, what draws you to this league, and what do you feel, because we always like to hear feedback, whether it's good or bad. What separates this league, and why did you join?
All are organized. Actually, one of my in another league, he reached out to me. He was like, like they said, try to find quality people, and he's like, I feel like you're a quality person for the league, and I was like, okay, sign me up. And I was like, so who open? He told me Vikings. I was like, all right, I'll do it. Yeah. And,
so he pushed you into my division, huh?
Who was it?
Yeah, Chris Boyd. He's the football team use it? No, that's not the league.
The 49ers?
Yeah, 49ers.
Oh, Bird.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Bird, okay. Yeah, he's been around for a minute, too. That's Jay West's family.
He said it was a solid league, and I was like, okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
And like at first, honestly, I took some of the admins like about how to find things, cause like it's so organized. Like it like going announcements, you see who's in here. Like it's so organized in most leagues. I gotta scramble around to find who I'm going against.
Yeah, everybody wants to have a chat, like and all that stuff, and not have a page. And the thing that we've noticed, we've been doing this from since '04, and the thing that we noticed the most is like the chat was just constantly just getting in the way. And then we've been in leagues and things like that, and they didn't have a page, and then nobody could find any information unless you happen to see it when it was posted right then. So there's a lot of negative stuff. Anytime anything negative happens in the league and people are in the chat, somebody leaves, and then everybody starts panicking and all that. So it's we always try to leave it up to our members too. If they want it bad enough, we'll put a chat up. Ain't no big deal. But our we make sure everybody understands that when we make decisions on advancing and force wins and communication and effort and all that kind of stuff, that's taking place, on the page.
Yeah, like that's just different. I really like that, and it's not like the cooldown system is not crazy. Like, okay, I'm in a league. I really shouldn't be in a league, to be honest, but I'm in it. It has like I think it's like a 7-play cooldown. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Wow.
Yeah, and it's just things like that, or it's no like it's trash talking, but it's not nothing personal. Like a lot of my other leagues, like they just go too far. Like, bro, it's Madden.
They're
like,
going to your page and taking pictures of wives and kids and
like isn't this you? Like, bro, it's Madden.
Right.
Like, talk about the Madden skills.
Right.
So, I really like this league so far from me being in it for so long, for so short. I like it. I think I could be around for a while.
Yeah, time. Man, you so far, man. We're loving everything about you, and just keep working hard. And we typically, from a competitive standpoint, from top to bottom, we're usually a lot better than most leagues, and I'm sure there's some tough ones out there and stuff, but we take pride in the quality of our members and things like that, and we don't, it's very rarely happen where we have a repeat champion kind of thing, and so it's there's a lot of parity and we love it, so we just want to keep it going, and we have to do that to by bringing people in like you and stuff. So, but
absolutely.
So if anybody, if you know of anybody else, man, we're always looking, and just
that's
let us
how we
know.
like to fill the league too, word of mouth from the guys in it already, instead of going to these websites and all these different things, because man, you never know what you're gonna get from there.
That's so true. You get a kid like I'm in leagues where like they just bring somebody and like they'd go against me, and like not saying that I'm really good at Madden, but like most of the time in my leagues I'm like at the top or like near the top. It's like they might not be that skilled and they come in and play me, and they just think everybody in that league is like that, and I don't even be meaning to like blow people out or like just blow them off the board. I think I've got better at that, but sometimes it might be that big-headed person that come into the league saying they're going to the Super Bowl, and I just got to humble them real quick. Then they end up losing.
Dude, it happens all the time, man.
All the time.
And then people wonder. We've got some guys in right here that are newcomers, and talking to them and trying to help them realize, you're dominating in these other leagues, man. Come in our league to get better, straight up.
Yeah.
And just by the simple competition, anybody that's competitive knows that you will get better when you're in a competitive environment. And some guys can handle it. I'm not saying we need to go out and constantly get our head beat in, but go out and just compete, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
I love leagues like that. Just compete, just get better. Like I think some people when they lose, they take it as like, oh, he's not good. I just look at it as a learning moment. I was like, okay, this is what I did wrong.
Or he's cheating. He's cheating. Running glitch routes.
Yeah, like
cheese, boy.
Yeah, we know a couple of cheese balls. Matthew, he's in the chat right now. He's probably one of the biggest cheese balls I've ever seen.
Hey, what about that Jay West guy, that Brown?
Jay West is, they call him Cheddar on the streets, so And then we got Terry. Terry's out there. He's doing his thing, and what they're saying, man, is it's like a young people's game now, and they're kind of pushing out the OGs out of the Madden community because we can't keep up, we can't see,
I know I can't see.
can't hear, and then you got people like Matthew running around with Lamar on everybody, and that kind of thing, and Tua and Waddle and all that stuff. So. And see, he's talking smack right now in the chat about my son Nate. Nate's got all the cheeks. Well, guess what? Nate and Terry play like 27 games a day against each other. So I mean, you're a product of what you're surrounded by, I guess. So
Yeah.
But good stuff. What do you have any suggestions that maybe some things we can add to how we do things that might we're always looking to mix it up, and we got 3 leagues, so we got 3 different platforms to kind of test it out on.
So this is I'm only saying is just based off the fact that because I want this to happen in the fantasy league. We need ARs, like pay for ARs or something. I need
Right.
this. I need the AR Matt Ryan. I don't care.
I got you. Well, we took it. The reason we took that out for that fantasy was because we were going to wait and see kind of what participation was going to be like and things like that, and the lifespan of a fantasy league it's very difficult to find replacement owners a lot of times. So
Yeah.
we'll ride it out, man, and see where it's at. If you guys want to go ahead and do the ARs, I'm 100% cool with it. And but we all have to understand that if the league dies, it's done. So you had an AR for that season. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but I'm all for it. That's why we do the things the way that we do, and we're able to generate some donations and stuff, and try to make it a little bit fun for everybody.
Other than that, I don't think there's nothing that I really sit there and like, oh yeah, they got to do better on this. So I think I think y'all run the league pretty good, to me at least. Out of all the leagues I've been in, this is one of the best, well-kept leagues. Like, I don't see this league dying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So some leagues like you get in, you could be like, okay, this is gonna last. This might not even last the whole season.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's well, I think the last 2 years, and part of that's because of COVID, but we played year round. We never stopped. And the years before that, man, we usually got to the point to where when football season was over, the community kind of dies down, interest and all that stuff. So maybe what do you think on it?
I'm sorry, did you say Mabry? I thought
I
you said
did,
Bickerton.
yeah, with an M, Mabry. Oh, I see, but Mabry Bickerton, yeah.
I really thought you said Bickerton, man. My bad.
No.
You gotta keep me in. You gotta keep me in the loop, man. I'm old.
See,
I'll sit
hey,
here
old people
pass
problems.
out.
He can't hear. The speaker's literally like a quarter of an inch from his ear.
Oh man, I'm glad to I'm glad to have him. I'm always glad to have good members all day long. Hate that he's in my division, but it is what it is. You can't win them all. And he was what I liked about him, man, is he was a respectful opponent. And that's all you can ask for when you can tell there's a skill gap there. Sometimes, that's what I like. You get to the fourth quarter, it's over with. The game's over. Let's get out of there. I mean, you run into some of these other guys. No, they ain't happy unless they're beating you 100 points to something.
Yeah.
And I've never understood that.
I don't either. And I'm on the younger side, and I don't really understand like what's the purpose of that. That makes the game not fun for somebody.
Yeah.
Now it's been one game. I promise this is like self-inflicted on him. I beat a kid 119-0, but like he just kept playing, and the committee told me not to quit. So.
Yep.
That's promising.
Like, yeah, I didn't.
I'm sure that kid had a great future in Madden.
I felt so bad. Like I texted him like 3 times. I was like, dude, like I didn't want to do that. He just told me to keep playing, and you wouldn't quit.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I can't stand. It makes me uncomfortable, man. And we've looked at it over the years, man. And when they incorporated, we started out, we didn't even have this stuff incorporated in the game. We're doing everything by hand on a website and trusting people to just put the right stats in, And
Wow.
the whole hey, whoa, was that an old jab?
Nah.
Okay, I just check.
I ain't never heard
man.
that. Last year was my first year starting up Madden leagues for my old roommate showed me.
You didn't even have standings or any of that stuff. There was nothing in the game at league-wise, right? So what we had to do was create a website basically and and everybody would create an account through that website. Kind of like what is it, Daddy Leagues right now?
Yeah.
It was actually Daddy Leagues is actually a spin-off of what the original league was, which is League Daddy. And all they did was flip the name around. I don't know if it's the same group or not, but I mean, it's the same kind of thing. But we had message boards, and that's how you communicated and that kind of thing. And
I swear it was like what was it called? What was that old thing called? MySpace. It was like MySpace for Madden. But you could put playlists on it and everything. Like there's music playing and all this other things. Man, it was pretty funny. How do you think back on it?
MySpace and AOL.
Yeah.
Maybe he still has a MySpace going.
Heck yeah, man. Got to keep it up.
Nickerton, you a hater, man. Just straight up. See, you think because you want a game, y'all want a game today, you can sit there and just kind of, just run that
Feeling
job.
good, man. Feels good to be in the AFC, top number 1 in the AFC right now.
You got any stats for us that are sticking out while you're on that topic?
I just one of the biggest things I have are some highlights from Week 12. I don't know if you want me to go into that right now or
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so there was really two really awesome games of Week 12. The first one I want to touch base on are the Raiders versus Cowboys. That's Kevin Douglas versus Greggio Newman. Greggio Newman came on top of 34-31, so that was a 3-point game. Derek Carr for the Raiders was passed for 353 yards passing and 1 touchdown. His key receiver was Henry Ruggs, 8 receptions and 113 yards receiving. And then on the Cowboys side, he has Zach Wilson as his quarterback. He had 319 yards passing, 1 touchdown. His key target was C.D. Lamb, 9 receptions, 142 yards receiving. And then on the defensive side, Jalen Smith had 2 forced fumbles for him. So the Cowboys brought that win home. So that was a really intense game. I don't know if you guys want to say anything on that.
I'll just real quick because I was just looking over at the chat. To answer your question, Matthew, yes, we are definitely working towards that. That is definitely coming in the future. Like it's going to happen. We're like we said, we're old heads and we're trying to figure all this technology out. But we've got the equipment to do so, and that is definitely going to happen.
Yeah, we'll definitely do Super Bowl. I mean, even like this, that'd be something that we could do. So just a matter of time, that kind of thing. So yeah, we definitely need your help, Matt. I mean, I got to troubleshoot some stuff, man. I've already got it set up to where we can have 4 guys on the same screen and all that, just like a normal gig or whatever. But we definitely want to do that for maybe games of the week or maybe some big games. We might not get into that this season since we're already in week 13, but definitely for the playoffs and and stuff like that, or maybe the conference championships would be a good place to start. So yeah, it's an awesome question. Anybody that's out there that's listening can help, man. Hit me up. Hit me up on Messenger or something. We gotta figure it out. So what else you got, Dixon?
What's that?
Let's say what else do you got?
Yeah, so the other game was the Seahawks versus Washington football team, which is Todd Adams versus Messi Jr. The Seahawks came on top 28-27, so 1 point difference. The really impressive thing about this game was it was a clean game. There's no turnovers by either team. Russell Wilson had 269 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and 141 passing rating. Chris Carson came with 2 rushing touchdowns for the Seahawks. And for the Washington football team, they have Jameis Winston, and they got down the field passing. Antonio Gibson had 3 touchdowns with 44 yards rushing. So both of those were really close and great games this week for Week 12.
Awesome. Trying to keep up with you while you're talking about all that. So that was Week 12.
Yeah.
What do you got? Games of the week. What was the games of the week? I can't remember. It was me and the Jets over and under, right?
Let me go check
for week 13.
Yep.
You and the Eagles.
I am the Jets. I'm having nightmares and flashbacks of when freaking Edgar had Lamar last year.
Yeah, oh my God.
And he was the Jets. I mean, I really just wanted to, go play in traffic blindfolded and barefoot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But-
man, he really used Lamar well.
Oh my God, I haven't seen anything like it since then. And I think he spoiled himself. But it's tough, man. There's not another quarterback like Lamar. I don't give a damn what Bickerton says. But I believe it was under 47 on mine and Edgar's game, and we just literally got done playing right before we started this, and it came down the wire. But had some Maddenisms going on, and it was an eventful evening. We couldn't connect. We would disconnect, and blah 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 blah. It says we tried 3 times, and but yeah, it really come down to the wire. And then the other game was the Cowboys and Saints, and I think the Saints were favored by 13. Is that right?
Saints won 27-3, man.
Cool, man. So that means the Saints covered the spread. So if you took the Saints on the parlay, then count that as a winner. And then also on the Eagles and Jets, if you picked under, then
Let's go.
you are also a winner, and that's our 2 games of the week. So everybody that participated in that and hit those 2 winners, then you guys get a plus 10. And that goes for, you can put it on 10 different players. All we ask is no speed, no throwing power, no agility. You got a maximum of 4 attributes in one category, but you got 10 attribute points to play around with, to put on whoever. If you want to put it on 10 different players and just increase their awareness by 1, then more power to you. So we will get to that tonight and write all that stuff down or post it, and figure out who's won what and try to get on those all those winnings, because so far we've done 2 weeks. The first week we had 2 winners, and that was Allen, and who's the other one?
I think Jalen.
What?
Vikings, didn't you win the first parlay?
The first time we did a parlay, did you hit that week, or was it Chargers?
Nah, I don't even know how to do that.
Okay, well, so there's only 2 people hit that week, and then last week we had a spread of 7, and the Browns that was a division game, big game, 35-28, and that ended up in a tie, and the tie counts as losers, so nobody won last week. And so, but I got a feeling that we're going to make up for it this week, because we only had 2 games, because some people, like that Bengals owner, went ahead and played, and the Chargers. So,
Hey, I took it to him. There was no game of the week there, man.
I know.
Did you win that game?
Guess what we were doing last night, Bickerton? Guess what we were doing?
What were you doing?
The fantasy draft.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we didn't get done till late. We're old, so get over it. And there is a perfect example of elderly abuse. And, Bickerton does a great job of that. And then there was somebody else that played early. Who was that? Oh, the Jags and the Rams. I had that one on there. Jags beat the Rams 42-21, which is a surprise. But I had to pull that off of the parlay, so it left us with 2 teams. So
yeah, looking at how many people will be awarded, it looks like there's 10 winners for the parlay.
What? 10?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, that's not good for business.
Nice.
Were you guys surprised about the Rams Jags game?
I was, because I'll say it again. I respect Jalen a whole lot, man. He's a good player, and it's nothing against the Jags. I just hadn't had a chance to get to know the Jags and see him play, and he just had a really tough game against the Colts, so I didn't know. But that's the type of player he is. He bounced right back against another tough opponent and showed out.
All right.
So he's definitely Jags is definitely an owner that needs to be put on notice. Everybody needs to notice this guy. He's here. So.
What's the Jags record right now? Isn't he like 9-3 or something? 10-3?
The real nice thing about the Jags is on defense, he puts pressure on you, makes you make mistakes. So I wasn't able to watch that game, but I bet that's what he did to that Rams user.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm not worried about Jalen. And the Rams. I think.
Jags 9-3.
Yeah. So 9-3. I mean, we're about to get into that. I mean, that's comes up to our next point with the power rankings. How does a 9-3 team not make power rankings, Bickerton?
Hey, now.
I'm just asking. I'm asking because
he's on my list this week, boy.
He better be, because I'm sitting here like I have to call law on somebody. You know what I'm saying? And for harassment and things like that, and just like hate mail going out and that kind of thing, and and I know another team, Vikings, got something to say.
Yeah, man.
I don't like disrespect. I think that's my biggest thing. I just don't like it, and I like it though. Like, I like being an underdog in this league because like I get to prove myself, So I like it. I'm okay with it for now.
Yeah. So
Look,
where are you sitting? You were on there though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you were 6, maybe somewhere in there.
Shit. 6?
Yep.
That's okay. I'm gonna get there.
I'm trying to go right now. Bickerton, you got that in front of you?
Yeah, Vikings was 7.
Jeez. Oh, I see it.
The Vikings are
last week it was Cardinals, Rams, Jets, Saints, Bengals, Browns, Vikings, Chargers, Ravens, and then the Colts.
A lot of upsets last week. Well, I don't know if they were upsets. A couple upsets, I guess, and then then this week too. But that's why we play our games, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there trying to respond back to Matt. Matt, this is the Destiny League for the regs. We're about to get into the fantasy stuff here in a minute. So, but last week we got some changes. So Bickerton, have we decided, or do we need to talk it out as far as the power rankings for this coming week?
I think it's always good to talk something out like that, because what I see and what you guys see are two different things, and sometimes you guys being Madden vets need to correct me, like with the Jags, So I think it's good to talk about it and see what we all think, and then go from there, man.
All right. So what do you got?
Yeah. So as of right now, I have the Cardinals at number 1. I have Josh Pitts and the Jets at 2.
Whoa! No.
This is for regs, right?
Yeah. That's bad. You're giving me bad luck.
And then Rams at 3, Bengals at 4, Saints at 5, Browns at 6, Jags at 7, Vikings at 8, Eagles at 9, and then Colts at 10.
So the Vikings win and drop, and the Rams get absolutely destroyed and only drop 1. Boss, how you feel about that?
I won and I dropped.
Well, I can just tell you right now, the one the one that gets under my skin. I mean, and I like the kid. You already know he's one of my favorite dudes. But the
Terry.
Colts ain't in the top 10 right now. They're not in that top 10. He slid in. He's sliding in, and he's going to get there. I'm telling you, this kid is a really good player, man. He's going to get into the top 10, and he's going to stay there. But where he's at right now, there's other teams, And then I get a little butthurt because, no offense, I just look at this division that's got 3 people in the top 10, and how many times have they played the computer?
Yeah.
If we're going to talk quality wins and quality things like that, let's take a look here.
I love the feedback.
It's tough, though, right? Because
man,
you know
it's
you
hard
got to
to come
go
up with
in and
that good teams.
and you've got all these players with similar records and trying to do all the research and stuff. But you know there were several guys that you know I think they made noise this week. You know I
Yeah,
don't think
exactly.
I don't know what's in front of them. I guess we'll look at it when we get on paper and you know get everything and put out there, and then we'll come out with something and make a post. You know,
Jalen,
but,
did you come up with the top 10?
I don't think I can come up with a top 10 just because I haven't seen everybody play. You know what I mean? So, I mean,
Yeah.
about what y'all saying, Cardinals is one. Like, the way, you know. I don't know if maybe he just played his best game against me or match up well against him, but the Chargers was really good when we played. I think I beat him by a point, actually. It was like 35-34.
yeah, that ruined me that first week, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was what we have you -7 or 6 or something.
Yeah.
I'm glad you won. Don't get me wrong,
Against the Cardinals?
but no, it's the Chargers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chargers.
As
I
a
haven't gone
1-point
against the
game.
Cardinals. But I want to go against the Cardinals, though, because I wish I had played him in a regular season. Well, I might. Well, I wish I played him in a regular season just so I know what to expect in the playoffs.
Hey, Eagles is another one, man. They were 9-3.
Eagles?
Yeah,
I gotta
I
start
don't
paying
think
attention.
I don't think they
Watch
were
my
in.
games.
I just played him tonight. Now that's the only reason I know.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Eagles at 9. But going back to the Chargers game, I think the Chargers would be an even better team if he ran the ball more. You know, with someone
Yeah.
like the Chargers, he's throwing the ball constantly, so you can just throw all your DBs out there instead of running with 4D linemen and having some linebackers in play.
Yeah, him and Jalen Guyton or Guy. I don't know how you pronounce
Oh
his
man,
Yeah.
he is killing it with
name.
him.
That's his best friend.
Yeah.
And you know, it was hard stopping him for the whole game. It really was. Like I was actually having trouble and I was getting frustrated. Cause like no matter what I did, he was open.
So we'll
I
go.
actually like the Madden ranking standings right now, man. I mean, because where you run into the problem, I think the top 5 is pretty good. You know, the top 5: Cardinals, Jets, Rams, Saints, Bengals. But then you get from 6 to 10, you could just pretty much move anybody around.
All
Just,
right.
Right.
Well, that's the it's
they-
like the Colts, man. The Colts owner Terry, he come in and they were 0-5.
Yep.
And he is absolutely dominated. Like, were the Colts a top 10 team? Probably not based off of the record as a team, but not necessarily the owner. And so, the Colts are sitting at 6-6 now. So he's 5-1. He lost to me and the Jets, but outside of that, like he has dominated every single game he's been a part of.
Exactly.
And so I could see both ways and stuff, but definitely something to look at going forward. And if you weren't on the list, I mean, like you new guys, it takes time to get people. People got to get to know you and things like that, and see what style you are, and that kind of thing. And
I want on the list, damn it.
the Packers.
Because I don't have much longer. I want to keep going down the drain.
Hey, what do you're at 500 right now, right, Mabry?
Oh, yeah, I'm at 500 now, yep. I was doing all right, man, and then I ran into 2 mean-ass dogs back-to-back, and here I am.
That's how it goes, man. So,
Yeah.
but we will
I'll be the
definitely.
Rams week 16.
Oh yeah, we got some games coming up next week, man. It's gonna be pretty ridiculous. So, have you looked at that, Bickerton, as far as next week's games?
Not yet, honestly.
I think I've got Ken next week, so I'm sure that everybody.
Well, actually, yeah, I did. I looked at week 14, right? Yeah. That was the game of the week I had. I had Saints versus Jets for week 14. You got Ken versus Josh Pitts, 2 league vets, and both teams are definitely top 10 teams. The Saints, their quarterback's Jordan Love. He has 3,274 yards passing, 23 touchdowns, 72% completion rate, 115 passing rating. And then he also has 5 players with 5+ interceptions, which is pretty impressive. He has Lattimore Williams, middle linebacker Davis, Roby, and then his free safety Robinson. And then the Jets are led by Dak Prescott, 2,659 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, 76% completion rate, 126 rating. And then their best rushing players is rookie out of Maryland, Jake Funk, baby. Over
Absolutely.
over 1,000 yards rushing and 13 touchdowns. Defense is led by Ashton Davis, 6 picks and 12 tackles by the free safety. So it's gonna be a great game, man.
Yeah, man. I'm looking at the schedule right now. You got the Rams against the Cardinals.
Yep.
That's a good game, man.
And then the Browns and Ravens go at it again.
Yeah.
Browns and Ravens again. Yeah. There you go.
That's like family right there, man. You know,
Jets.
They always say, man, you know, if you can't,
Titans,
nobody will treat you the same way family does. You know what I'm saying?
Titans better have their work boots on right there. I'm telling you, I think the Jags are going to remember the last game they played, and it's going to be something there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Vargas has got old Henry going, man. He upset Ken a couple weeks back, so you know
he's got Henry going and Cruikshank going.
Right. Hey, but you know gotta do what you gotta do, man. Everybody has a different style. Well, there's
Jay West.
Jay West Brown has entered the building.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? I made it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jamal, for joining us this evening. How are you, sir?
I'm good. A few things I didn't like to hear.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I have an issue with. But
let's get it out there.
Let's talk about these power rankings.
Yes, let's do.
Let's go.
Let's talk about the. I'm not getting no respect, man.
You're not getting
no respect out here. Nah, man, I ain't getting no respect out here. Like,
where you want to be, Jay?
I don't know. I don't know. I hear people talking about
everywhere, man.
I hear people talking about CPU games.
Oh, absolutely. I'm only bringing up because you got a division hogging up 3 spots.
Well, I can't help that. I can't help that. But here's the thing: you got to account for sim games too, and a lot of these teams have sim games. So, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. People getting wins off sims, so you got to account for that too.
Right.
I'm just saying.
So basically, you know,
I'm just saying.
Here's another rivalry. Jay West has got Bickerton. He has got Alan Ray, who is not with us this season, but that is his bestie. You got Nate. Who else? Terry. Jay West, you putting a target on your back, bro?
Nah, not really. I mean, I just played the game, you know. That's it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less.
Jay, where do you think you should be in the power rankings?
Nah, I'm cool with where I'm at. It's just, you know.
What's your record?
9-3.
Yeah.
Just had a tough one against the Ravens. Shout out to Nate the Great, you know.
I'm bringing that up. The only reason I'm bringing all that up is because I'm sitting here going, the Colts made it when the Colts got put in. There was plenty of teams that should have been in before he got a chance to be in the top 10.
Yeah, I could.
5-1 though.
Yeah,
but I can.
That's not the record
as an owner. Yeah. But I'll say this though, you know, in defense of that, here's the other side of that, right? They're 6-6 now, so yeah, that user is 5-1, but that user is not going to help decide whether or not that team they're not going to go off a user record, right?
Yeah, but if he makes the playoffs, he's going to be
to make the playoffs.
Powerful.
That's what I'm getting at. They're not going to put him in because this user come in, and he's 5-1. But you know, so that I think that's where that's coming from. Now
he's in right now.
Talent wise,
he's in the 7th seed right now.
I don't think there's anybody in here that would disagree that talent wise, you know, he probably is the top 10 at least. Just maybe not with this Colts team. You know what I'm saying?
Right now he's a 7th seed.
Oh, we got Nate in here said somebody talking smack about me. I need filled in ASAP. So
yeah, I told him I could bat flip on him.
Oh, is that what it is?
he asked me about that last night.
There we go. So we have rivals everywhere. Jalen, who's your rival?
You know, I don't know. I don't. I'd say the first game I played in this league was against the Bengals. And, like, it was a tough game.
Nobody likes him, man.
I was like, you know, there's nothing against him, but I really
had a
thought
pretty
he was
good
about to
game
beat
too,
him.
Jalen.
Yeah, we did.
I think we won by like 1 or 2 points. That was heartbreaking, man. But I respect it, you know.
Edgar in here talking.
I respect that. Browns.
I played the Browns.
Yeah.
I'm in too many leagues. But,
it was early in the season though.
Yeah. But most definitely, it's either the Bengals or the Chargers.
Yeah.
Really, probably the Chargers. I don't like how he just exposed me with one player. I don't like that. That didn't sit well with me.
Now, let me ask you a question about that. What level of cheese do you use to dominate with one player?
What do you mean?
Like, yeah.
Wait. No, I get what you're saying, but you saying like him? Like what did he do?
Yeah, like what level of
you know
cheese?
Have you went against him? Yeah, you have. You went against him.
What he ran crossers?
You know he ran. You went against him.
I did. Only one.
Hey, he put his key target to the left side in that slot, and then he runs up the field and cuts towards the goalpost on the left hand side.
he just, you know, I don't like. It's glitches in every game.
And there's many glitches.
I'm not gonna say somebody exposes the glitch, but somebody runs it a little more than what they should, I would say.
Yeah. You know what they say, man. Snitches get stitches, bro.
Yeah. I
mean, you got to make that decision.
Yeah, no, I don't snitch. I don't know.
I don't know if you like. I don't know if you like concrete shoes or not, but
his offense. If you can see the stats, who he runs through, he gets so many times.
Yeah, we played week 5. I won 48-42. That I think, Josh, you watched that game. I think we went into overtime too.
That the one where everybody just kept scoring?
Yeah, it was like no defense.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. That's how our game was. It was really no defense. Thank God to Dalvin Cook, he got a 4th and 1.
So games of the week, we went over that. We went over power rankings. Anything else on Destiny before we move on to a little bit about?
Does Jay West have a power rankings?
Nah, I don't.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, what it may do is just get everybody to turn one in, whatever you think, and then we'll do like averages of it, something.
Like I said, on my top 10, I honestly like Madden's top 10 right now. I do. Because like I said, I really believe after you get past Browns, Bengals, I mean, you move anybody anywhere. You know, since I've played them, the Vikings would definitely move up the list for me. You know, because I played him, man, and his run game was out of this world. And I ain't had nobody run the ball on me. I've had people pass on me all day long, but not like that. So
I appreciate
Where's Madden's top? Let me look at Madden's.
Edgar's in here talking about our game tonight. I absolutely destroyed him in a crucial moment of the game and sent his player running off the field like a little bitch. But, yeah. So, but yeah, it was a hell game, man. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. I had freaking Edgar sneak in because he flew under the radar, like some ninja stealth type stuff. And then now I got Ken, who never says anything to anybody next week. I've still got to play Richard again, which I don't like doing that. I mean, it sucks when you play each other enough and they kind of know your tendencies, and you really got to go deep in your playbook when you play those guys. So, and I don't even remember. I think I got to play Antos. So, so, we'll do the best we can with that, and hopefully he shows up and doesn't wuss out and call me and tell me he had sand in his, you know what. So, but
I just want to know, Josh, are you still struggling?
what is that supposed to mean? Maybe.
We just want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
What does that mean?
Is the struggle still real?
Yes, it is awful in New York. Tell me.
Okay. All right. 11-1.
Yeah, I mean it's been hard. It's not easy.
Struggle's real, folks.
It's struggling. I'm telling you. So, look at Edgar Top. Madden gave that kiss. Fumble. Wow. LMFAO. This is to all you non-typing suckers in the chat. I don't even know what that means. Saying he gave that to me, Edgar?
What we going to talk about now, the fantasy?
Fantasy. Long draft last night. It's our second league. We'll have a third league coming up after that. But, you know, we started out. Our plan was to go 22 rounds, and I think that hurt us when we didn't get the pause draft going. You know, we tried to do that 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, that drop was very long.
It's because Bickerton brought in 4 people, and they all left before we even got started. So he was awesome, yeah. So no, we got it done. You know, we don't like to have too many empty teams, and we waited till the last minute. You know, and we're still bringing people in. We've got people that still haven't come in and taken their team. They may have now. I haven't checked today. But did you guys feel like it went pretty well though? How do you feel about your teams?
I feel like I had a great drive.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I let Terry, talking to Terry out of respect, that little young gun and some of the things he's been telling me he looks at. So I went totally different, and I don't know. Every time I look at my D line and my offensive line, I get nervous because I'm like, dude, there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Yeah, that's the older mentality. I know for me at least, the name of the game is speed. You got speed, you can win any game.
So I'm just hanging on, man. I'm just gonna see. I got my boy Derrick Henry, so I'm just happy about that. And then I made a trade, and I got Mostert. And I don't know if anybody's used Mostert this year, but that dude is different.
Man, I already had people yelling at me about that trade, and I got freaking Barkley. And everybody's yelling at me, man. I was like, "What are you doing?" He really pulled one over on you, dumbass. I'm like, buddy, quit sliding in my DMs with your crap. So I'm really, maybe I'll be honest, man. I'm having second thoughts about it, and
hey,
I know. Hey, it is. It is what it is. We only get 2 trades, right? So
yeah,
I've never. Had an elite running back. I've always taken a running back and kind of tried to build him a little bit and stuff. So, but roster wise, so the Bengals. What was probably what do you like the best about your team, man?
He's not the Bengals in this. Oh, the Bengals. He is the Bengals.
My DBs and my receivers.
All right, let's take a look at your DBs real quick.
Ooh. His
Shaquille Griffin, Dante Jackson, Jerry Sneed, Chidobe Awuzie, who's coming.
My whole secondary, honestly, my free safeties and my strong safety too. I'm like I said earlier, I'm an aggressive player. So I'm gonna send blitzes at you, and if I got the speed to match up with you, you're not gonna have much time to get the ball off.
Freaking Cisco, you got Justin Reed. So you're the sucker that took Cisco, man, where he hung around forever, and I had my eye on him. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I was mad. No, I was really gonna leave him, but somebody took Cam Newton, so I was like, I'm getting somebody else back because I know they're watching.
Man, that's a sore spot right there for some people in this chat.
Yeah, man, I thought for sure I was getting Cam, man.
I really thought you thought you did too. I seen the dude take him, and I almost cried. I was like, bro, he's gonna drop.
Dude, your receivers are slow as shit, by the way.
As I looked at his receivers, I was like, damn.
I looked at his damn wide receiver chart and ended up I got a speeding ticket. 96, 98, 95, 95. Man, that's ridiculous.
Actually, Curtis Samuel, I did a training, and Curtis Samuel got +1 speed. He got an upgrade and got +1.
That's great, man. You know, good for you. Okay, good
Rich
for you.
get richer.
Because don't I play you week 2?
Probably.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Cool deal, bro. Cool story. Bickerson, what do you got?
Yeah, man, I'm excited about this Panthers team. We played week 1 last night and picked up that dub. At quarterback, I have Zach Wilson. He threw for 4 touchdowns. At wide receiver, we have Tyreek Hill, OBJ, and Jakeem Grant Sr. Running back, we got Naheem Hines. Not too bad on the offense. I'm very excited for that. Defense, I have 2 X factors at both left end and right end. I got Trey Hendrickson and Cam Jordan, so we're getting some pressure there. And then I got Bradbury at corner, Fuller, and then who else I got? I got a 90 speed middle linebacker, so he had 2 interceptions last night, which is really cool. So I'm super excited for my team. I think we're having a good year, man.
Man.
I'm just scrolling through, man. You've got a lot of nice pieces. But I don't like your secondary. Just telling you.
Did you say you have Tyreek Hill?
Dude, his offense is, I don't know.
You hurt my feelings with that pick. It was either Tyreek Hill or Henry Ruggs. I really thought he was going to drop. Like, I had it in my heart that he was going to drop.
Marcus May at safety.
I know he is. Like, that 99 speed is just something else.
It was 30 to 18 my first drive. He ran man. And on the left-hand side, I had Tyreek. He bumped that press coverage and ran straight ahead. Wilson hit him for a touchdown for like 75 yards. I was like, all right, I like this.
What about your secondary, man? I've got a couple questions for everybody. Seriously, like on traits and things like that. So, like I'm sitting here looking at the Panthers secondary as far as their corners. What do you guys typically look for in a corner? Because, you know, teams like this, and there's some teams that are very successful. You know, Vikings are dealing with it right now to an extent. So, in the other league. But, you know, kind of, what do y'all see? I mean, is speed important? Is it awareness? What is it with this year's game?
Speed and agility. No, speed, agility, and change of direction.
Yeah.
If their change of direction is not that high, then you better hope they have speed and agility. Or acceleration.
So does change COD, is that going to affect the computer player, or does that only affect the user, in your opinion?
I'd say it affects both, but mainly the user.
Right.
So, like, for me at least, I look at speed. And for my corners at least, acceleration. Because you know how, like, when they try to break off a route. That's why I love Dante Jackson so much, because he moves so fast. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Mabry was talking about the acceleration part. Alan, who's one of the other admins, he'd put up an article or something about, you know, talking about different things, and there was a guy on there that felt the thing about acceleration. Have you seen a difference with your teams, Mabry?
No, not really. But I mean, I'm not playing very well either. But I do agree. You know what every year Madden like changes up something, and that's what they kind of focus on. And so I have made some changes and looking at players that have somewhat of the speed, you know, but they also have the acceleration. You know, like for instance, looking at Bickerson's team here, Bradbury, you know, believe it or not, with 90 speed back in the day, nobody would have touched him. But with 90 speed, 92 acceleration, he's going to be fine.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and they've just focused on acceleration big time. You know, he's got a guy down here at the 2 with 91 speed, Levi Wallace with 93 acceleration. Dude, he's fine. You know, it's funny how they changed it where acceleration is playing such a big part, which in all honesty it should. But it also helps you look at some of these running backs because you got like Jacobs. You know, a lot of people don't like Jacobs because he's slow. But, dude, his acceleration is off the charts.
That's Matthew. Didn't Matthew draft Jacobs?
I think so. You know. And then what's that running back for the Rams that gets no love?
Cam Akers?
Yeah, Cam Akers.
Amazing on this game.
Dude, I don't know if you've ever used him. That dude is fast, man. And it's all acceleration.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, everything about him is quick. The way he moves, it's crazy, man. So acceleration plays a big part.
I mean, what about, everybody's heard of Jake Funk. You know what I mean? What about Jake?
Yeah.
I think that, what's the old saying? Scheme before team. I think that sometimes people have the right scheme and can plug and play anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could use Jake Funk and do what you've done with him. I really don't. Like, I just think you got a really good run scheme, and you can flourish with anybody back there, which helps you build a team, because now you can sit there and go, man, I don't really need this guy. I can shop him and get something better and put Jake Funk back here. Like,
Jay West, what do you got?
Well, I got making sure I got a quarterback. So I drafted Herbert for my first pick.
Nice.
And,
Well, I looked at you crazy when you made that pick. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I mean, what do you got on your, like, this speed versus no speed at corner, that kind of thing? What they're talking about, we change the direction for different positions.
I don't know, man, because you would think that I really can't tell, man, because you got these guys just running these crosses, man, and that's like. It could be, I think that's anybody's Achilles heel, unless you're using a safety. When you depend on your speed on the back end, you got a fast corner, it just seems like it doesn't matter at all. Like, I have pretty fast corners, and I made sure that I drafted pretty fast corners, but we'll see what happens, man.
Dude, mine's fast too, but they've got the awareness of a tree. And, I don't, so... I think it takes time.
But I drafted Trayvon Diggs. That was my first corner of the week, and then ended up getting Asante Samuel. Yeah, he is, and it shows on his rating because he wasn't even that fast last year. He was under 90 speed.
We got Matthew in here. He said he appreciates all of our leagues, and we appreciate him being a part of them. We got Nate in here. Y'all don't want to deal with my nickel sub LBs 100. So, whatever, Nate.
Bring it, boy.
Ain't nobody scared of you, Nate.
Bring it, boy.
That's Nate's my son, Jalen. In case you didn't know, he's getting ready to turn 18, and I raised him up right and did the right things, got him involved with Madden, and he went to some dominance levels, and then took about 8 months off, and he's just now trying to get back into it. And there's that kid stuff again. You know what I mean? Coming here talking smack. Like, I don't care what you run. I mean, I'll ground you if we have to play. I'll take the force. It doesn't bother me. So, and then you got in here Edgar showing his female side. He says, I think size matters. Wait a minute. It says for DB if you play a lot of zone. My bad. I didn't finish all that. Good acceleration. Oh, he's getting into the sizes. 6 feet. Wow, Edgar. Hey. Whoa. PG-13, buddy. Okay.
I'm actually playing with my Bengals team. My bad. It slipped out. But yeah.
He said it's all good. He said, was it Najee Harris, one of the best backs in the game? I would have to agree with that. I was pissed because I forgot
I wanted him
about him.
Bad. I thought he was going to drop.
Yeah. Who drafted him? Was it Edgar?
I don't know.
They drafted him early, too.
They take a good... Let me see if I can see real quick.
What awareness versus play recognition. What do you guys think about that?
Play recognition.
I think they're both very important.
I'm gonna go with play recognition too, because that's what if that's in the storyline, and that's what they keep taking away from me all the time. Because I'm playing somebody hot, a hot team, and I get a negative 10 to play recognition. So that must mean something to Madden. So I'm just gonna agree with that.
Well, here's my thought on it. I think it's a load of shit. It's the same damn category, and EA wants to look fancy by adding another category. Hey, we look smart.
It means the same thing.
It's the same damn thing. But but now we in panic mode. Like COVID done struck Madden columns. You know what I mean? I got awareness. I got play. What I do? And just causing chaos, man. And then we're sitting here dealing with glitches in the game and stuff. Where maybe a couple of weeks ago he was on got a user or something, and he was on offense, and he went to hot route, and it gave him defensive pre-snap,
yeah.
so he was baselining on offense. So, let's talk about that, EA.
Just for the conversation, and I believe, I don't know, I think there's still a computer. Did somebody ever come in and actually take the Patriots?
I don't know.
That's who's got Najee Harris.
Okay.
So if nobody
I'm
came in
gonna
and
trade
took
CPU.
if nobody came in and
of course
took
you
him,
are, Bickerton,
that's where
attaboy.
What are you talking about, man? You got the most underrated, well, I'm talking about your Bengals team, man. He's always been one of my favorite running backs in the game. Like, nobody talks about Mixon. I think Mixon is a bad dude.
Facts.
I got one more question, man, on these development traits, and this is something that's been ongoing ever since they brought it into the game. Unstoppable force versus fearmonger.
Fearmonger. Well, it depends on the position.
Either left end or right end. Right? Which one and why?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like interior. My bad. But for my edge rushers, I'm taking unstoppable force. They get better animations.
Yeah.
For my interior guys, I do fearmonger because they just like maul the offensive lineman, and it's just so fast. It doesn't matter. They just kill them. Yeah. I'd say unstoppable force for my edge rushers. They just get animations out of crazy, and I just be like, oh well, they're on my team. I don't care. But when it's on other teams and they do it to me, I get so.
Oh, I get irritated. I got the same damn thing they do, and I don't get those animations. So. But then we got Nate coming back in the chat, and he says, I think Mr. Rage is just another case of Notre Dame football. Dominates and hardly wins regular season games and makes top playoff seed.
He ain't done. This almost one tight. He's coming at his neck.
Oh, I'm reading it on the screen now. It says, then proceeds to lose in the moment games as usual. Thoughts? Question mark. See, Jalen, you see what I live with, man?
Oh, man.
That's why sometimes you just gotta lay hands on them, bro. Same. Just straighten them out. There's nothing sacred in this house anymore.
This might be kind of off topic, my bad, but I'm actually in one of the league games with using my Bengals team in the fantasy league.
Yeah.
I love this team.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm not gonna state the score, but I love this team.
Sounds like we need to file an investigation.
Nah.
Jay West, what do you think, man? Fearmonger or what's the other one? I already forgot it.
Unstoppable force?
Yeah, that's what I said. You just didn't hear me right.
I like using either one of them or relentless. That's pretty good too. But most of the time I use fearmonger though.
Any particular reason?
I just saying to get to the quarterback easier for some reason. But then again, I'm used to using guys like Chase Young, so it could just be him.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see because I got a rookie Rousseau.
Mm-hmm.
After we simmed the rest of the draft, he ended up on my team, so he's an X factor now. He had 2 sacks the first game, so
wow.
and that's with fearmonger, so it might be something to it.
Nice.
Well, the one pick that I did have, I had the 6th overall, which I hate, by the way. I'd rather be in the middle somewhere, but I hope I never get a top pick again. The one guy that actually was I would say a top priority for my team, he ended up with 3 sacks, and granted it is against the computer, but and that's Garrett, and I don't know what to put on him. I don't know which one to put, but now Nate's in here saying important games, not moment. Can you not read?
Oh my gosh. You just living in the house of the devil, man.
Congratulations, we have exorcised the demons.
Anybody else talking shit, you can just turn your phone off, or just not even pay attention to it. Nah, this dude's right in the next room.
Nate walks around the house, he's just like, I just want to be a real boy. And I ain't worried about Nate. Matthew's in here. Can you look at the Ravens team? I want to look at the wide receivers. I'm not on.
All right, Ravens.
Ravens, here we come.
Oh, you got to see me twice, so you better hope they pass. Because if they not, you get
Bengals in here talking it, Matthew.
Mm.
Wow. So we got Robert Woods.
He's got Brown and Hardman.
Yep.
Ooh,
Bateman is my dude. I'll give you $1.50 for him.
Hell, I like that. I like that dude down there. I just like his name, Shy Smith.
I was gonna say Steve, just because habit. Steve, when he was on there, man, he was awesome. But anyway.
Yes. Boy, that'd be nice, man, if you could redo Ravens and have Bolden and Smith.
Yeah,
nice.
Dude, Bolden was my guy. Bolden was absolutely my guy. Matthew's in here said, I got the Bateman jersey. Well, yep, that's why nobody likes you. Thank you. Seminole Films, Nate, check them Raiders. And he wants to talk to me about not being able to read, and he can't even spell Raiders.
Matthew got all that speed so he can run them crosses, man.
Yeah. What we got on the Ravens or the Raiders? We got Mayfield, quarterback. Breida.
Man, he's got Diggs, man.
And old Stephon Diggs.
I'm telling you right now, Marquise.
You know who made
Valdez
Scotty
Scantling.
Miller famous in our league? Y'all remember?
It was Brady, wasn't it?
No. It's way before
You're
Brady.
right.
Way before Brady, yeah.
I don't remember, man. I feel like I should.
It was
but
Ken.
Was it Ken?
Ken, yeah. Everybody's like, who's this 5-down receiver? And he's just wearing them out with it. Or with him. Got Valdez Scantling. That's Jay West's cousin.
John Ross.
What?
John Ross is Bickerton's stepdad.
Nah, man, he's a Bengals. He's a former Bengal. He was trash.
I know Bickerton. I don't have to like him. You know what I mean?
I know the way Nate plays offense, man. He really drafted well for him, his style.
Yeah, he's got speed at receiver. Let's get on
He's
over.
got his route runner, Stephon Diggs, all day long, and then speed. He's even got speed at his running back and tight end.
Yeah, he needs drug tested. I'm gonna go do that as soon as we end the podcast.
And I think he's one attribute away from having something on Baker Mayfield that he wanted to make sure he had on him. I can't remember what it was. Gunslinger, maybe? Or I don't remember, but he was real close to having it. So, man, he's done well.
Brandon Graham. Jerry Hughes, he's been playing since 1913.
Let's talk about that Seahawks team, man. They look nasty.
Seahawks.
Who's the Seahawks?
Oh no, the Seahawks is just
old boy from Nashville, right?
we're just it's nothing to talk about there, really. It really is.
Yeah.
We're trying some new shit, new things, and that's all there is to it.
Have you played your first game yet?
Yeah, against the computer.
Who had more rushing yards between Mostert and Henry?
Mostert by 3.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of that matchup. I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
Mostert and Henry?
Yeah.
Oh, he had like the Navy.
He had Barkley. I drafted Mostert and traded. That's the one I got yelled at.
Oh wow.
He's gonna be running the Navy offense out there.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I formation all game.
And then he's just sitting over here with Waddle, Kadarius Toney.
Nobody's scared of those Eagles.
I'm always scared of any team.
So.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
No.
I think my receivers are pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
My draft went
I know
south,
what you feel
man.
about Chase Claypool, so I know you'll be fine with him. And I think Darnell Mooney is kind of underrated. And Jamar Chase is bad. Somebody saw that today.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
This is just my day. Nate said that was Gunslinger.
Herbert. Gunslinger, yeah. Justin Herbert at quarterback, man. Yeah, nice.
I think my DBs are underrated. Like,
Jesse
underrated.
Bates.
I got
Jesse went to
Big
from my high school.
You
What'd you
got
say?
good. Your DBs though are so young, man. You'll get lucky. You'll probably get +1 speeds on them easily.
Shit, I'm waiting for the same shit.
Cause I like
I got
all of
rookies.
them, man.
Horn
JC
had
Horn.
2 picks.
Did he
2
really?
picks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who has Jesse Bates on their team?
Eagles.
I try to like make it a priority to get him just because he's from my hometown and we worked out together.
Oh, that's sick.
Him and Jalen Smith is actually fun to be able to like know them people.
Yeah, Bates is bad, man. And your free safeties are stupid. So yeah, no, the Eagles, you done good, Jay West. For somebody that thinks they can't draft.
I have so much anxiety when I draft.
That's a fact, man. We had the
Serious.
we had the brown bag out and everything. He was hyperventilating.
I'm telling you right now, because I know me and you go back and forth talking about running backs. So you're gonna love Aaron Jones.
He had a solid game. It was like 22 for 115 and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's a one of those. I don't know, man. Caught me off guard how good he was. I got to stop getting blowed out so I can use them more.
I feel like we got baited on there. That comment again, like just setting us up.
What are you talking about?
I'm not commenting.
My last couple of games,
You gonna yell at me, and I ain't gonna take it
my
today.
My head beat in my last 2 games. I ain't gonna lie.
I am standing up for myself.
I gotta fix some stuff, man, and get it going.
I'm with you. I hope you're right about them speeds, man, because the Bears, I definitely drafted speed on for corners, but they're
You got
all
to the best kicker too.
they're all young, man. I got my oldest corner is 1 year.
Sheesh.
Yeah, your corners are gonna flourish in that right there, where you're gonna get upgrades on them. I know, like I got Stokes, and you should get a speed upgrade with him soon.
Well, he needs to just go on. Come on, let's get it before week 2. That's all I know.
Caleb Farley, man, it sucks. In real life we lost him for the year, ACL.
Oh yeah, whoever took Caleb Farley, you made me so mad. I think there's probably a couple picks ahead of me, and I was like, oh, he's gonna.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't really know that. To be honest, I don't really know about this Isaiah Rodgers guy. He's low overall, but he's nice. 94, 93. Yeah, that's nice.
I had him in one of my other leagues with the Colts. He's really good. He's a really good user. He's a good user and a good safety.
Safeties I got hurt at safety, but I didn't even draft any linebackers. That was sub or sim.
Well, you got Devarius Moore in your user spot, dude.
I got my trade. Dude accepted my trade. So now I've got Uwe, or whatever his name is. It's the only linebacker with crap I've got picked up. Hey, is that funny, Bickerton?
Nope.
Bouquet, or however you say it.
I don't know, man. People play defense so weird nowadays, man. I just don't know. It's like the linebacker, as far as Madden goes, it just doesn't even matter. Like it just don't. It's weird, man, and I hate to see it. I do, but it's not. As long as they made Madden the way they made it, where they don't get the animations, they make them useless sometimes.
Yeah, the linebacker is like obsolete.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of trades. Matthew's wanting to know if anybody wants to trade. And he's on Facebook, by the way, or Ravens Gaming, I believe it is. And so check him out sometime.
Yeah, what's he want for Lamar?
Good luck with that. Matthew rolled in the fantasy draft, man, and got the #1 pick overall. And we were holding out to get started, and he just couldn't take it anymore. You know, it's like he was like a virgin in his first time. You know, so jumped all over Lamar, and there he goes. So, but I don't know. I'd say he probably have to pay him some cash too to pull Lamar out of Baltimore at this point.
Oh yeah, Lamar ain't going nowhere.
But so I'm out of trades. That's one thing. It's a little bit different, but because it's fantasy, we didn't want anybody to really get crazy with the trades or anything like that. We put a limit of 2 instead of like in our regs league with Destiny. We pretty much trust everybody. The admin will review every trade and kind of make sure that nobody's doing anything crazy, stacking teams, that kind of stuff. And but this one here with fantasy, man, you got 2, and I've already used mine. Boss, you've used 1 because one of them was with me.
Yeah.
Bickerton, you still got both yours?
Yeah, I don't trade, man.
You're weird.
Yeah,
I just stay true to my boys.
I didn't have to get bullied from Bickerton this time. I just drafted Evans.
Right.
Yeah.
Jay West, how many you got?
I got 1 left.
Yeah. So you picked up another trade today?
Yeah, I actually
or yesterday?
It was, yeah. No, it was today.
It couldn't be yesterday. Hell, damn draft was last night.
Yeah, it was today. I got some more youth. You know, needed a linebacker. I was hurting there.
We just sitting here talking about how they're irrelevant and you trade for one.
But nah, because he's a decent linebacker, and he could fill in that sub linebacker. I wouldn't have to need a safety right there.
I got you. Jalen, what you got?
I haven't made any trades yet. I really don't think I'm going to.
Yeah.
Honestly, only thing I would say I would probably want is a good defensive lineman, like a traded defensive lineman. But other than that, I don't see myself making a trade because I know somebody gonna want one of my DBs, and that's gonna hurt my spirit giving one of them away.
I know on the page I saw somebody shopping Aaron Donald already.
Yeah, the Falcons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's his name? Adams is up there too. Last I saw.
Oh well, that's one, okay. Well, I might have one trade in mind. That's a trade in progress. I forgot. Yeah, I've hopped on that.
So you did get Adams?
No, I didn't get him. For Aaron, I texted him. We're in negotiation right now.
Oh, I like it. Negotiation, such a big word. Jay West knows all about those sweet deals.
Sweet deals, man. They just call me Mr. Sweet Deals.
Sweet Deals McGee.
But not anymore. That is long past, and I'm okay with it now.
He's grown now.
Yeah.
So we'll wrap it up, man. With this right here, and that is kind of, with this fantasy thing, like, what do you guys kind of see as far as your expectations?
I'm just gonna grind it out.
Yeah.
With the team I've got, I'm just gonna grind it out and.
That's cryptic, bro. When you sit there with
and
those
see
running backs.
what can happen, man. I've got to me. I've forced myself to play a Pacific style of ball, and I can't afford to get myself down early. I gotta, to have my weapons and the way I pick this team, I've got to play good defense and make people respect the run.
Jalen, what about you, man?
I'd say I honestly think when one of my teams can, I think that this team can go far and deep into the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's all about health. Like D4 just got hurt, and I don't have that many. I don't have a luxury defensive lineman that I just want to play.
There's Allen. Looks like Allen finally got off work. Steel City coming. This fantasy league. Look out. Last place. Here I come. So thank you, Allen, for your vote of confidence. I love the self-confidence. We'll make sure to get you that hotline numbers, right here at the end. So just stay on the line.
He's got Derek Carr.
Allen's front. He didn't even show up. He let the computer draft his team, man. Let's go. Yeah, let's go see what's up. That was a unique situation there.
Yeah, I can tell you the way Allen plays, man. Is he gets some free time and is able to. This team, he can work with this team. He's one of the few guys I know that could definitely. Yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad for a drafted team.
All right, Edgar. I'll show that here in just a second. Let me take a look at the Steelers and see how shitty they are first. I hate the Steelers. I mean, I don't care who has them. I love Allen to death, but you know the Steelers is they got to go away. So.
Hey, he got his boy Derek Brown from the Panthers.
Derek Carr, Chris Carson.
Josh Allen too.
Let's see, Michael Thomas, Michael Pittman, Brian Edwards, David Moore, Antonio Callaway, Cameron Batson. So he's, I don't know, he's got a different style.
You know, it almost looks like a real Steelers team, man.
Wow, there goes Allen. He said, "There's your hotline." He knows I can't put that in. As cool as him right now. So let's see. Wow, Lawrence Guy. I think the computer drafted a pretty good line though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tunsil.
Like the corners that he's got, man, it just, to me, it just fits Allen. I mean, it just does. They're older, smart. See about his free safety. Now, he's got a rookie down there that looks pretty nice, Caden Stearns. And he's got Derwin James. Oh my gosh. No, it ain't last place, Allen. It ain't last place, bud. Yeah. No, sir.
He's struggling.
Yeah, he's.
Dude, Allen's good.
For a computer drafted team, you're just fine. He's got Chris Carson at running back, the damn tank. That dude is hard to tackle.
Well, Derwin James, man, I like him. Jay West, what do you got?
As far as what?
Your expectations, man. I mean, what are you trying to do?
Man, I have a really good feeling I'm gonna make the playoffs.
I know you hate fantasy drafts, Jay West. How do you think you done this time? As far as I think you done good.
Yeah, I didn't do too bad. Like I made sure my secondary was straight. That was one of the first things I built up. Even though I didn't get any of the top guys, I made sure I got some young guys that would develop pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then I made sure I had my quarterback, and then I made sure I had a running back. I think I'm weak. I'm a little weak on the defensive line, especially D tackle. I'm gonna see if I can kind of match that a little bit with some different things.
Yeah.
Different defenses and stuff like that. I ain't too worried about my linebackers. Like I just picked up a linebacker, so I think we'll be all right there.
Oh, you got
just
Phillips is nice, man.
Phillips,
yeah.
Yeah, you got Phillips.
Jalen Phillips. I drafted Jalen Phillips. Yeah.
And you got Bud Dupree.
And,
he needs to be one of your ends.
Bud.
He's definitely one of my rush ends.
Yeah, he's bad, man. I like him, man.
All right, Bud.
Hey, he does work for me when I'm playing with those Titans.
No, it makes me think of that Travolta movie, Urban Cowboy or whatever it was.
Showing your age.
Bud and Sissy. I love you, Sissy. I love you, Bud.
Showing your age, bro. Back it down.
Sorry, man. Got a little carried away.
I think we'll be all right, man.
Yeah. I think that's kind of everybody's goal is just to try to at least make the playoffs.
Still early, you know?
Yeah.
It's still early.
No, that's another thing. We're not going to do like games of the week and stuff like that until probably at least till after week 4 and let guys. We may even go mid-season, with the fantasy league just to try to let guys get settled in as far as who they are in the league and stuff, and maybe decide their own fate, so to speak. But how do you guys feel about regs versus fantasy league? I know Jay West hates it.
It's not even that I hate the fantasy league.
Yeah, you do.
Drafting part.
This dude was saying, man, let's sim it. It was the 3rd round.
It's like taking a deep breath. Like after it's done, it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's back to business after that, man. It's just the drafting part.
So you like regs better? Yeah.
Yeah, I like regs. You know, I like the fantasy just for what it is. You know, I like getting these players that I couldn't normally get without making all kinds of dumb trades. I could build like my defense. I got like all my boys except for one, and I still never saw him, and I don't know where he went. But I was able to get guys that I knew people probably wouldn't take them, and I was like, I just like it like that. I like doing it that way.
Bickerton, what about you, man?
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
Fantasy leagues. I like the regs. I mean, I'm the Bengals. That's my team.
Right.
78 overall. I'm whooping some guys' butts with them. I think I have a playing style difference between the two teams.
Did the damn jab again, you know? Go ahead, though. Get it out of your system.
But like with the fantasy league, I got Zach Wilson, Tyreek Hill, OBJ, and Kareem Grant. So I'm passing the ball a lot more than I would in a regs league. So nice to change it up, man.
Yeah. Jalen, what do you prefer, man? Or does it matter?
I like fantasy more just because I can draft, like kind of what he was saying earlier. You could put just so many people together that in a regs league, you'd have to trade. To get one of those persons, you'll probably have to trade one of the people that you really want. Yeah. So, but I say I like regs also because I think regs is a harder challenge for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to touch on. Was like in fantasy, man, there should be a lot more teams that are even, right? Because people are, they're allowed to pick their players that they want and that kind of thing, kind of build it. Whereas, regs, you're handed that roster, whatever it is, man. That's what you have to work with. And so, I think this is two different things. I think you got your diehard fans like Bickerton. You got Jason from Big Jason Gaming. Like, I don't know if you've ever, watched his stuff, but he does a lot of. I mean, he's 49ers all the way. If they're not available, he ain't joining your league straight up. You know what I mean? But he's a diehard fan, and that's cool as shit. Bickerton's with the Bengals, but I'm obviously a Ravens fan, but it's one of those things that Jay West is for the Washington team, Boston Titans. I mean, I don't know. I think it's just, to me, it really doesn't matter. I feel like that you get a better idea from the skill set of the player in a fantasy league, though.
Yeah.
Because you could have these overpowered teams like we've all seen it, like the Bucks last year, and at times the Packers. So I don't know, man. I like to at least have a fighting chance, and
that's why you need a player like me to take the Packers.
I think, I like regs for me at least. I like I took me getting the Vikings more as a challenge because like next season there's gonna be a whole new Vikings team. It's gonna be a brand new looking Vikings team. Yeah. And it's just like me. I like also rebuilding or putting players in the right spots to put that team to make them an actually good team. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll wrap it up, man. All the guys that showed up in the chat, man, that's our loyal vets and, some newcomers and things alike. And, we want you guys to be involved in the chat so we can help answer questions. And, and if we leave something out, man, let us know. And, what we'll do is we'll get those power rankings out for Destiny. And there's going to be some changes, I'm sure, man. Like I said, we had some games that were won that we wasn't really expecting, and then we've got some guys who are continuously kind of they've flown under the radar up until this point, and everybody's about to be acknowledged for their achievements. So but you guys are awesome, and we'll do it again next Sunday, 9:00 Eastern. Jalen, thank you for helping out tonight and volunteering. We'll get you back on here before too long, and and then got the rest of the guys with myself, Jay West, Boston, and Bickerton. Subscribe to us, like it, share it, whatever you got to do, man. Let's grow this thing and let's make it the best that it can be. So
definitely. I appreciate you for having me.
All right, man. Well, you guys have a good night, and thank you guys. See you next week.
See you
next week.